guys, my name is Red, and
my name is Lisa,
and welcome to Freaks and Fishnets. So if you guys don't know, Freaks and Fishnets is going to be pretty much a Rocky Horror appreciation website slash Facebook page slash everything. But we're going to be talking a little bit about our first time watching Rocky Horror, because it's one of those things I really want to ease us, like you guys, into about like our experiences with watching Rocky Horror, because that's like pretty much like the beginning. That's the roots of pretty much why we are a part of this fandom, this community. So, who wants to start?
You'll go first since you probably saw it before me anyway.
Probably. So once upon a time, it was a late November evening, which is really fucking awkward because that's the setting of the actual movie. So
they timed that shit.
It was like destiny. So I was a young child that wasn't really feeling the whole Disney thing and stuff like that. I like Disney as an adult, but when I was younger, it pretty much like kind of bored me, because it would be like the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over again. Like the princess gets saved, blah 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 blah. So essentially, I was like looking for a movie to watch, and I found a VHS tape, and this is, some of you guys probably that are younger don't even know what a VHS tape is.
Oh my god, we're old.
We're old as fuck. So I found a VHS tape with a pair of lips on there, and it was the logo for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, being a good bean that I am, I saw the rating on the VHS, and I was like, oh shit, it's a rated R movie. I'm gonna go ask my mom if I can watch this. So I was like, hey mom, can I watch this movie? It looks pretty interesting. And so, literally, I put it in, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be another fucking love story. God damn it, I did not sign up for this damn ass love story. And so, what ended up happening was I kept on watching it, and I was like I was very skeptical about if I would like it or not, because I was like, oh shit, it's another love story. I'm tired of these goddamn love stories.
It's a different type of love story.
So, I resumed watching, and I'm so glad I did, because then, when they go into the castle and they start doing the time warp, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit unconventional. Pun.
So together.
I'm gonna be funny in this story. And so essentially, I was watching this, and then all of a sudden, Tim Curry as Frankenfurter is not walking, but kind of just going down on the elevator. And I was like, damn, what is this? So I was like, okay, those heels are cute as fuck.
At like 5 years old.
Yeah, at 5 years old, I was like, those heels are cute as fuck.
It was destiny.
So Tim Curry as Frankenfurter turns around, and I'm just like, whoa, men could wear lipstick and heels and look that gorgeous. And it kind of opened my eyes to a universe of the LGBT community, which is something that I really strive to fight for and fight with, being that I am a lesbian. But literally, I was looking at this like really attractive male. Like, I'm a lesbian, but I would still.
You would still.
I would still.
Everybody would still.
I know a lot of lesbians that would still.
Anybody in this fandom would.
And so essentially I was like looking at that, then like when he like revealed himself, I was just like, is it hot in here? I was 6. Is it hot in here, or is this
clearly she was awakened a little early.
I was awakened a little bit early, and I'm not ashamed to say that it was because of Rocky Horror. But then the movie ended and I was finished watching it, and
but she wasn't.
I wasn't. So, literally, that day changed my life forever, because I pretty much lived in, like, a lonely world at that point. Like, I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anyone to hang out with. The people that said that they were my friends, they actually were not my friends. It was that kind of deal. So, essentially, every Saturday, and this is before I even knew that anything happens on a Saturday for Rocky Horror. Every Saturday, I would be this lame-ass fucking kid. I would go to the fucking gas station near me. I'll get a chocolate bar. I would act like Janet's scene in the car. I would be like, hey, I'm gonna do like a one-man shadow cast. And so I like literally did like a one-man shadow cast for all the characters, and I eventually learned almost every single part of their parts in the movie. And then all of a sudden I was going online and I was like, oh shit, that's a thing. That's what people do. And so ever since then I went on the forums. I became a moderator for the like official Rocky Horror forums, which was cool. And I eventually became a big part of this community, and I strive to bring this movie into other people's lives, especially the younger generation's lives, because if it wasn't for this movie, I would have been homophobic. I would have been this closeted person that didn't have like a voice. It really helped me pretty much be myself. It helped me see that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be anything that you want to do. It's okay to don't dream it, be it. And literally, like, that's a quote that I live for this day. Like, don't dream it, be it. It helps me so much in my day-to-day life. And literally, Rocky Horror saved my life, and I'm not gonna rip off a documentary of the same name. But it really did save my life. It was really a fun and awakening experience for me. But that is my Rocky Horror story. How about you?
My Rocky Horror story is a little bit different, and now I kind of feel like I should have gone before you. It's a lot shorter too. So my Rocky Horror experience was mainly about like my dad was watching it one day, and I thought it was really cool, and I'm like, what's going on? There's sequins in this. I need to be a part of it. Clearly. So, okay. That's normal.
We are gay in the movie.
Well, we are. The point of what I'm trying to get at is that my dad was watching it, and he's kind of the one that introduced me into all of it, because he's like, yeah, sit down, watch the movie. And at that point, Columbia had already made her part, going on and doing her tap dance and all that, because that's what I walked in on. And I was like, oh, I'd really love to learn how to dance like that. I still don't know how to dance like that. I'd love to.
I can teach you.
Yeah, but you see, I'm also white as fuck and I have no skills. So
I'm white as fuck and I have no skills.
So, like, that's how I got into all of it. And I was already like a really weird person, because at the time I believe I was 8 years old. So I had already developed all my weird, creative, imaginative chaos that you obviously don't fit in on. But I was also extremely shy. So like, just seeing those type of movies, I'm not saying just Rocky did it, but Rocky did help in the whole like idea of wanting to be confident in myself, and like being able to show that side of myself to other people, because in the type of town we live in, or rather I lived in, I don't know if you lived there at that time, you don't express that shit. It's just not widely accepted. So like being able to do that now that you realize there's other people out in the world that do that was a huge thing. Getting into the Rocky community was a little bit different. I don't think I got really into it until I was probably in about 8th grade. Not that I didn't love Rocky, I just didn't realize that there were shows and casts and all this cool stuff for it. And I went to my Virgin shadow cast show, of course, for Completely Crazy. Of course, Completely Crazy, because it's the closest to us.
Hashtag CCRHPS. Not sponsored.
Non-sponsored. And I really like enjoyed it. It was really funny, and like everybody there was like not even wearing any fucking clothes, and it was very obvious that I was a virgin. And I'm like the only one in a full outfit. So I went and I did the whole thing, and then I got pulled up for the Virgin Games. Don't do it, it's bad. Just
actually, if you want to have a little bit of fun and you have like a little bit of dignity left in you, go do it. It's actually worth it.
You don't need dignity to do it. Matter of fact, please go without your dignity.
Actually, like, do the Virgin Games. I didn't have to do the Virgin Games because I pretty much knew what to expect when I first walked in, so I was like, hey.
I learned that I need to do research before going. So I went and I thought it was a great time, and then later on in life, actually how I got to know Red was because she messaged me, and this was after she had held auditions to have her own shadow cast. We're not gonna talk about really much about that, but they had this own like shadow cast or whatever, and I had said I was gonna go to audition, but I was sick out of my mind, which I was disgusting. I'm an extra awful person when I'm sick, and she's like, do you want to be Columbia, which is what I was gonna audition for anyway, so I was like, yeah, let's totally do it. I still know how to dance, just can't do it. So we started that, and I thought it was really fun being part of a shadow cast, but obviously it was a little short-lived. There were some complications within the cast and things that went down, which is again why we're but calm down.
I'm gonna zoom in.
You're gonna mess up your makeup.
I'm gonna zoom in on my face while I do that when you're talking.
And now it's kind of our thing to like just go to Rocky on Saturdays. And hopefully we make it like a really big thing, because obviously we both really appreciate it.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Richard O'Brien, Tim Curry, Patricia Quinn, and Barry Bostwick. Little know.
I appreciate all of them, but more importantly, I appreciate the fans of the fandom, because honestly, they started it.
Yeah.
But having the fans there to support you in all of your completely nuttiness.
Now, I really appreciate. I'm gonna probably be making this another video, but I really appreciate the elder fans, because if it wasn't for them,
yeah,
we wouldn't have had this community. I'm actually going to probably be interviewing my mom, because she went to the first like shows of Rocky Horror when it was first in the Biograph Theater in Chicago. Now that would be like pretty much like the first theater that they really religiously showed it in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I really want to interview her, and I want to compare the differences from what it was like then till what it is now. So
and now that we got you all thinking about people, like old people in thongs. My dad wore like the full outfit going to Rocky, so like
you should also make a video with that.
There's some pictures around the house that I didn't realize were indecent pictures until after I got older. Obviously. And then he explained to me that it was a Rocky, and that he went to Rocky and all that stuff. And he lived in Chicago too, so I mean maybe it's the same thing, I don't really know.
Probably Biograph Theater.
Probably.
But anyway.
That's what happens when you like live in the back of the yards. But
is that it?
yeah, I think that's it.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let us know what your story is down in the comment section below. Also, please like our Facebook page, and I will link our personal social medias down below. But anyway, I love you guys so much. You love them guys?
No,
so
I
much?
hate them.
I love you guys so much.
No, I do love you, kinda, not really.
Stay awesome, and also don't dream it, be it.
Dynamic tension must be hard work.